From Careco TV, one of the longest-running outdoor programs on television today. Exploring the country and the coast in search of adventures. From the mountains of the Great Northwest to the shores of the Atlantic Ocean. This is Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin. This week, Americana Outdoors takes you to City by the Sea, located between Port Aransas and Rockport in southern Texas. Now, Wade and Angel Middleton meet up with Clark and Patty Wendlandt for a fun fishing trip on the Texas Gulf Coast.
You know, this is one of those fun afternoons of fishing. It'll be Clark and I and our wives, Patty and Angel. We're gonna go out and go buy some live shrimp, hook them on some popcorns, make some casts, and just have some fun. Whether we catch piggy perch, whether we catch speckled trout, redfish, who knows? I mean, we're gonna make it about just an enjoyable, pleasurable day of fishing, not that high intensity tournament, you know, grind it out, try to figure out how to catch them. This is all about having fun.
I'm excited because I got here about 10 minutes ago. Wade's got the boat in the water. Wade has all the rods rigged. Every single one of them is ready. I didn't even have to do anything with any tackle. He's got me a rain suit. He's got me a life jacket. I have to think about nothing but fishing. This is gonna be really fun.
We'll know how to act. Of course, now if a rod breaks, line breaks, knot breaks, or we don't catch any fish, it's on me. All right.
Wade and I really kind of pulled a fast one on those girls. We acted like we really needed them to go in and get the bait. They come out lugging these Engle chests, which are absolutely the coolest thing ever, full of water and shrimp, and they're lugging them out there, and I can see Patty's kind of cutting her eyes at me.
Oh my gosh, maybe they better come help us.
But I didn't do it. I just sat there and acted like I didn't even see her.
I've been doing
Dang, that's heavy.
She did have a heavy one.
That thing weighs about 30, 40 pounds.
I didn't mean to go to the gym.
It's all good. Angel had to push hers the last 100 yards.
Wait.
She had the gun.
I have the guns for it.
Go, babe.
Oh, we got a fish.
Oh, came off.
All right, come on. Get him, honey, get him.
You got something.
Little redfish.
He's a redfish?
Yeah, little
Oh, let me
redfish.
see the little guy. Hello.
Fish on.
Oh gosh, look at that dolphin right there.
There he is. There's two. I can bait my own, but I just like watching him bait it.
Just don't tell him.
Oh, I got. No, it keeps getting off.
That was what you call a modern day redhead temper tantrum. But here comes the porpoise.
Didn't want to get cut.
Like, reel him in and get him away from the porpoise day.
Oh yes, he does. He's got a buck tooth. Check that out.
You're gonna tongue him?
No.
That would have hurt. Might be a keeper. I don't know. I don't think so.
Quite. Nope. Nice fish, though.
Golly, there's one trying to eat him. I got to rescue his life.
Yeah, you saved
the
it.
line.
The girls are in the back trying to take video of dolphins for social media. And Wade and I are out here trying to catch dinner.
Well, when y'all start, when y'all start catching some keepers, we'll join you.
Yeah.
Get us into some keepers.
We came close the last two.
Hey, I think we just got sassed right there.
I do too. Little bitty guy. And that's gonna be a wrap. We're gonna head back to the condo on this giant speckled trout. That'll be a future trophy for Texas. We're gonna go cook some dinner and enjoy our place.
To book your next fishing getaway, please go to rockporthomerentals.com. Well, coming up, Wade and Clark get to do some fishing on their own. They'll be fishing out of the jetty on Port Aransas.
Let's get down to business. Quiet, you sons of fishes. Now, what?
I'm switching sonar.
Why?
Cause now I can see fish swimming live in front of my boat. I even see fish attack my lure. Y'all's sonar's just history. I'm out.
I'm with him.
A lifetime. It's spent learning, enduring, and growing. Day after day, season after season. As an outdoorsman, your pursuit is tireless. And at Cabela's, ours is too. We design, refine, and deliver durable, purpose-built products that you can trust your season with. If our name's on it, it's priced right every day. And built for seasons to come.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, is brought to you by Garmin. Fight your fish, not your fish finder. Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. And by Cabela's, it's in your nature. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors. After Wade and Clark let the girls have some fun on their first day of their fishing trip, today they're headed out to a familiar jetty in Port Aransas on their own for a fun fishing day and, hopefully, catch some trout and redfish for the deer camp that's coming up soon.
What a pretty morning it is right now. Nice and calm, clear. Before the impending storm coming, it sounds like.
Well, maybe they'll be biting like they do right before a storm comes. That's always fun. But nothing like it when it's glass, and this is glass right here. We may not fish where it's glass, but it's cool.
It's glass right now. There's a hurricane supposedly brewing down in the Gulf that was supposed to go in through Mexico. We kind of planned a couple of days of fun fishing down out of Port Aransas, got us a condo at City by the Sea through the Miss Kitty's getaway adventures there, and now we're going to get out and go to the jetties and see what happens. I've done it about 10 or 12 times on this very jetty, and we've had some great trips, and I've had some where I'm like, hang on, it's a rodeo. So we'll see what we got.
Let's do it. No way, jetty fishing is one of those things, I mean, it's like a whole microcosm down there. What happens on these jetties? Do fish just move up and down them?
Well, I mean, you've got, in my opinion, and I wouldn't call myself a jetty fishing expert by any means, but when you've got an incoming tide, you're bringing hopefully some of that clear water into here, coming out of the Gulf. And so that's moving everything up and down this jetty. So there's a feeding frenzy going on. Then when you got the outgoing tide coming back out of the bay, for instance, that's bringing sometimes the dirty water, which may not be the best, but it's bringing it back down it. So there's just a million things that live here along these jetties. And the other thing, there's not a lot of passes. If you look at the Gulf Coast map, there's not a ton of passes, especially in Texas, that provide a highway, for instance, for fish to come in and out of here. So you're gonna have such a wide range of species of fish based on the time of the year and the conditions that it's a smorgasbord, it's a buffet. You just literally have no idea what you're gonna catch on any cast. But you'll see guys like behind us, they're anchored down on a prime spot. They know their bait, something's gonna swim by that buffet line. It's like going to your favorite restaurant at lunchtime. There's gonna be a lot of food out there and something's gonna come by and eat it sooner or later. Trout number one. That would be a keeper trout right there.
How long is that one? 16,
17. Ooh.
What is it?
Big
Red?
redfish. About an 18-incher, not quite a keeper. How about Mr. Red? Back. Gotta have good pliers out here. I mean, it's one of the most necessity things you're gonna go through. You got cutters on there, you got pliers to be able to torque the bait and get it out. Clark just lost another one. He's spinning, he's shaking. That's gonna be a trout.
Pretty nice trout.
Got the net?
Yeah, maybe. We don't want to lose dinner.
Come here, buddy. Oh, that's a good one, Clark.
Awesome. 19.
Oh, they're hard to get a hold of. Woo-hoo-hoo. Look at him.
He's ready. That's done. That's done, dude. That's the thing about these jetties is you just have no idea what you got.
He's about to whoop you, whatever he is.
I think it's probably a big red.
That'd be a keeper redfish too.
That's what you call perfect. Hey, I'm pretty proud of that.
Nice, dude.
22 and a half.
That's perfect.
That's what we call dinner up there.
You just don't know. I mean, every other cast, it might be a trout, might be a redfish, ladyfish. I mean, we're just Spanish mackerel on top water. I mean, this is why you come down to places like Port Aransas and the place where we're staying over there, so you can come out these jetties or, you know, go out on a nice dinner and just have fun. You know, relax. It's a vacation fishing trip here.
Americana Outdoors will be right back with more fishing action on the jetty after these messages.
At Ranger, our dedication to real quality and craftsmanship runs deep. You'll see the rewards in every saltwater model we build. From our commitment to constant research and innovation to the design and construction of our own components, we're focused on solid confidence and lasting peace of mind. The Ranger Saltwater Series. It's a legacy of leadership engineered for optimum performance while consistently reinforcing the ultimate ownership experience. Learn more at rangerboats.com.
The key to a great boating experience has the Yamaha name on it. It's your key to legendary reliability. Right now, during the Yamaha Key to Reliability sales event, purchase any qualifying Yamaha outboard and exercise your power of choice between 5 years of Yamaha warranty protection or up to $1,500 in Yamaha dealer credit. The key to reliability is now your key to a great deal on a Yamaha outboard. Yamaha. Reliability starts here.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, has been brought to you by Yamaha Marine. Reliability starts here. Engel Coolers, rugged, durable, high-performance marine coolers. And by Sawyer Products. Sawyer, we keep you outdoors. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors. We're in Port Aransas, Texas with Wade Middleton and Clark Wendlandt, fishing out on the jetty and targeting trout and redfish. They're fishing comfortably on a Ranger 2310 bay boat.
You know, when you look at our setup on our Ranger there, you know, we've got a 300 horsepower Yamaha, more than powerful to push us in any type of a setup that we're going in. A full array of Garmin electronics on here. I look at the side scan on this exactly like most bass fishermen are using and what it tells you to help find these fish. It's an amazing tool to look at. You can see the rocks breaking down on the side scan. It'll really tell you where they rolled off at so that you kind of mentally in your mind be able to work your bait down there. I also was using Panoptics a lot of times just to kind of watch what was going on. You know, I've been down here before and caught them 30 and 40 yards off the rocks, and I've caught them right on the rocks. Today was more about the rocks, and the electronics were kind of helping me in a lot of ways really be able to determine exactly where to position the boat and be able to position the bait.
Oh my gosh, look at this, Kevin.
Well, I don't know what I got.
Is it big?
Yeah, I think it may be a Spanish mackerel though. Yeah, it's a Spanish. A good one.
Pretty fish.
Those are pretty fish, aren't they? Look at those things. Those are really pretty fish. Look at the teeth on them though. We don't lip those like we do those big largemouth that we catch. I'll let you go back. You're a fast burner.
Oh, there it is. Little trout.
Trout. Here, let me get the net. Sweet.
Nice.
It's kind of like each species takes up their own position.
Snaggletooth right there. It's about a 17-incher probably. Yeah, 17.
I bet we've got a good red right here. He is putting some test to it. We're just bouncing them. I mean, literally, a bait right along there, and it's fun fishing beyond belief. The mix of species, the ease of it, and you know, got him.
Great job.
That's what it's all about right there. That's fun. I guarantee you that's what I had on a while ago that I lost.
You got him?
Yeah, I got him. You're good. Go get you one. I mean, that's a good one right there. I'll put him on there and make sure he's not oversized. See, a good one. I have to get the other board out on him. He's about a quarter of an inch over in Texas for being a legal fish. We're gonna let him go. Somebody will catch him as a big bull pretty soon. That's pretty fun. That's a good fight right there. And you know, that's another thing. The right time of the year, the bull reds will run down these jetties from Port O'Connor over here to Port Aransas in this part of Texas. You talk about a rush right there. That's a tackle bruiser. I have no idea after we just hooked a tarpon what we have. I don't know what he is. He looks silver. There's a red. You can see him up here now.
You want me to net him?
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, it's gonna be too big, I think. I gotta get away from it.
Okay, you're good. I got it. I think he's gonna be too big. I think he's gonna be another oversized. That's the second one we've had a quarter inch too long, but that's okay. It's still fun to catch him.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we'll let him go back, catch some more. My arms are getting tired after all this. I don't know how many fish we've caught. I don't know how many bites we've had. I think the bite count would be astronomical at this point.
I think I just hooked a red. We just worked back down. We got one little magic kind of place that it's like a little pocket. And Wade's caught several there. I've caught a keeper there. Nah, it's not as big as I thought. Dadgummit, but it is a red.
Ah.
18-incher maybe.
Well, coming up, the search for deer camp dinners continues. Wade and Clark start dialing it in on those redfish. Stay tuned.
Engel's got the original high-performance cooler and a whole lot more. Engel coolers, go with the original.
At Sawyer, we use the best technology to make simple products that keep you going regardless of your journey. So whether you're boating, hiking, fishing, camping, or hunting, we keep you outdoors with a full lineup of products to both protect you and make the outdoors more enjoyable. Sawyer, we keep you outdoors.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, has been brought to you by Bradley Smoker, food smoking made easy. Sunline, the strength to guarantee your confidence. And by Hobie, Hobie Fishing Mirage Drive pedal systems. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors. Well, it's late summer in Texas, a perfect time to fish the jetty down on the Gulf Coast.
Look at all the rays that showed up on the side skin. Look at that.
Yeah, that's cool.
There's 2 solo fish down there.
Wade doesn't want anything big right now because He's wore out. He's caught too many fish. I want as many fish as we can put on the table as we could possibly catch. So I'm thinking he just needs to suck it up and catch a couple more. He's the best redfish guy. He's kind of milking this one little area, this one little hole in there. He knows where they are. But I think he's purposely not casting in there right now just because he doesn't want to have to deal with another big one.
That's like getting sassed by Clark because it's a big part of our deal is to catch fish for deer camp. And I'm tired. I've caught too many fish. And I was just sassed because I said I didn't want to catch any more. Even told I wasn't fishing where the fish lived. I've had to turn around and throw where they live, so I try to catch a couple and get my manhood protected.
Dadgummit, picked it off the rock.
Hey, you're tired. Man up there, don't rag on me. You thought you were hung and you had a fish.
I was really kind of thinking I was hung.
Man up, get tough.
I think I got a big red.
I think you got something big. I can hear the drag.
This one doesn't even know he's hooked yet, I'm afraid. I'm hoping it's a big red snapper, but I'm doubting it.
We're gonna have to go get the...
I'll tell you what, I sassed him one little bit and then I've been resassed about 6 times since. But I don't blame him.
And I caught me in red, but it's not gonna be big enough to keep, so Clark's probably still gonna be grumpy with me because I didn't catch a keeper.
It might be.
It might be a keeper. Come here, buddy. You know, when you get sassed by your buddies because you can't provide deer camp food, you have to go into action no matter how tired you are, because that's a question to your manhood. And I just couldn't take it, because what had happened, he'd go back to deer camp, he'd tell Scott, he'd tell Steve, he'd tell Jeff, and I'd never hear the end of it, so I think I fed him, so life will be good again. Oh yeah, he's a keeper with a ½ an inch to spare.
I just hooked another one right here. We're pulled back into our kind of, it's like a little magic pocket right here with a big rock. I think Wade saw it on the side skin a second ago.
Oh, that's a perfect one there, Clark. I think that one's about right.
That's probably gonna be about perfect.
That's 25 incher. Don't lose him. Back to the manhood challenge. I got Clark down up there. He was retying. I guess it's a keeper. Favorite hobbies, getting ready for deer camp.
There it is.
And catching fish. That is awesome.
The list of fish that we caught, I don't even know. We caught grouper, snapper, redfish, trout.
Look down fish, ladyfish.
Ladyfish, Spanish mackerel.
I hooked a tarpon.
You hooked a tarpon. So there, I think we've got 9 right there. What else did we catch? Oh, little piggies.
Piggy bird.
Piggy bird.
Well, we caught a jack. Kevin caught a jack.
So that's 11.
Yeah.
So 11 different species of fish in 4.5, 5 hours of fishing.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I need to go eat some of these fish. I'm done.
Let's go.
You know, it's just pretty fun to sit here and watch Clark, multi-time FLW, Angler of the Year, Wheaties Box guy, cook your lunch, cook your dinner for you, but it's pretty nice. I like it.
Oh, it's awesome. And I mean, we both talked about how much we love going out, trying to figure out those fish, catch them, and then bring them in and fry them up. There's just absolutely nothing better. I enjoy doing it.
Hey, a special thanks to Miss Kitty's Fishing Getaways for providing beautiful lodging at City by the Sea, one of the finest bay fishing destinations on the Texas Gulf Coast. To book your next fishing getaway, please go to rockporthomerentals.com. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Americana Outdoors. Americana Outdoors is a Careco TV production.
From out on the water, straight to the grill, and everywhere in between, Americana Outdoors has you covered. Our newly designed website features instructional videos, product reviews, and cooking recipes from some of the top contributors in the business. For even more Americana Outdoors content, sign up for the monthly e-magazine. featuring the latest outdoor news and trending topics in the industry. Don't miss out on your chance to learn from the pros. Visit AmericanaOutdoors.com now.
When I talk about Sunline, I think of one word: confidence.
Sunline Fx2 is what I use for all of my frogging and flipping.
S61 braid, which braid plays a big part in fishing line.
Shooter, I'm going to use in those close quarter deals like flipping and pitching.
One of my favorite techniques in fishing the tournament trail is to fish offshore ledges.
We have taken the questions out of the equation.
Take my word for it. It works. It works, dude.
Many said that we were just obsessed when we started, that there had to be an easier way to smoke food. As time passed, the Bradley family created a lineup of Bradley electric smokers that has made it easier for the novice or even expert chef to get perfect results every time they use it. Grab yourself a Bradley smoker and take your cooking to an all-new level.
Hobie's Mirage Drive kayaks set the standard for fun on the water. Whether your passion is fishing, sailing, or recreational adventure, Hobie's got a kayak for you. Hobie's Mirage Drive mimics nature's proven designs for efficient and powerful propulsion and enhances your kayaking experience. Mirage Power, Mirage Performance, Mirage Drive. Hobie, enjoy the ride.
Here at Big Bite Baits, we've got a big line of different plastics, and they're all a tool, so you want to have them with you all the time.
I made several checks in crowded areas flipping that right there. Just a 6-inch Big Bite creektail worm.
Here at Big Bite, we came out with 4 brand new colors this year. All 4 of these colors are going to be great fish catching baits.
Definitely my #1 go-to bait that Big Bite has out right now is the Big Bite Battle Bug. Big Bite is leading the way when it comes to innovation and colors.
From the makers of Bubba Blade comes the Bubba Blade Fishing Pliers. No matter where you're headed to fish, this tool will become an integral part of your tackle box for many years to come. They feature our patented no-slip grip handles, just like our Bubba Blade knives, ensuring that this tool will stay firmly anchored in your hand. In addition to the handles, these pliers feature a super tough cobalt cutter and convenient split shot and leader sleeve crimping cutouts. The ultimate in control, strength, and durability. Bubba Blade.
Combining the best of old world craftsmanship with state-of-the-art technologies to bring fishermen everywhere a fishing rod that's feather light, extremely sensitive yet remarkably durable for any fishing condition or situation. Denali rods, tournament tested and tournament tough.
Tired of forgetting to set a recording or missing the latest episode of your favorite outdoors show? Check out Outdoor Action today. Never miss a second of shows like Americana Outdoors, Cabela's Fisherman's Handbook, and Whitetail Diaries. All of this at the press of a button, without a subscription fee required. Start watching your favorite shows when you want to watch them by going to OutdoorAction.com or through the Outdoor Action channel on any Roku device.